All right, we're here with Derek Updike after a tough, hard-fought game against the Darlington Redbirds. And Derek, I guess the old phrase, you had them where you wanted them there at halftime, and it looked like this Darlington team might crumble against the pressure you brought, coming back from that early deficit. I guess what was the key to the fast start, and how good did you feel at halftime?
Well, there was no doubt we knew that we could have some big plays, and we felt like both teams were going to have big plays, so it was going to be how you reacted to that. And we were able to, get some space, some separation, get Reed out in the open, get some big plays right away, because Reed Christ is our big play man. And in the second half, then they were able to get a few big plays with their big play man, Mr. Erickson, and they really did a good job of shutting us down. Field position was tough. First and second down, they did a great job, and then that puts you in a tough spot in high school football on third down. So, my hat's off to them. They made some adjustments. Their kids played hard, and it was a close game, but they just came out on top.
Yeah, it looked like they made a lot of adjustments, because first half it seemed like they were sliding off of you guys. They were sliding off blocks, and you guys were getting the penetration you needed to kind of gum up the run game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it wasn't a huge tactical change that they did. It was just some slight adjustments their players did in terms of getting off blocks and not letting us, get the angles that we were getting in the first half. So, wasn't a lot that, from the coaching standpoint. Just had two well-coached teams there, I think, and I was really proud of the way the kids played, but in the end, Darlington just made a few more plays.
They got a touchdown before the wind changed there between the third and fourth quarter. That was probably a tough one, wasn't it, for you guys?
That was. I think the toughest thing for us was they fumbled right away in the second half, and we weren't able to score on that. And we felt like we had some opportunities there. We had a holding penalty, but we made that up. And then, we really liked our fourth down play, and quarterback got a little antsy and, sort of underthrew it because he wanted to make sure he didn't throw an interception in the end zone, which was smart, but it just didn't quite make the play. And that really hurt. That changed momentum right there.
And, they come back and get the lead. And then, obviously they knew they needed an insurance touchdown, and they got it on a fourth down play with a slant pass over the middle. Gutsy call for a Darlington team.
It was, and we had a little mix-up in the backfield there, and our kids just confused in the secondary, which they hadn't been. We'd done a pretty good job, but it was a good call and good pass, and they executed it.
To have a guy like Alex Erickson on their side, I mean, how big a deal was that in the second half in terms of having someone capable of leading a comeback?
Right, his leadership really, took over. You could tell he's a senior, and I think we had two of the finer athletes in the state in Reed Christ and Alex Erickson on that field. Unfortunately, Reed kind of hurt his thigh a little bit in the second half. He wasn't quite the same, but he still, there's a separation there in terms of their athleticism, their speed.
Sure.
And to be honest, it's kind of an honor to coach in a game where you got that kind of athleticism on the field.
Well, yeah.
I feel privileged to be able to do that.
Well, you bring up Reed Christ's name. I know you said in your form that he was nursing an ankle injury coming in here, yet he gives it everything he has. Yeah, that says a lot about him, doesn't it?
He really did. He's a senior, and he wanted to play hard and go out as a winner, and I don't think he has anything to be ashamed of.
And I know you're familiar with this Darlington tradition down here at Martin's Field. I got here, and I mean, I couldn't believe the number of people that were here. I mean, this was truly an event.
Yeah, and the other thing is we travel well too. We brought a nice crowd, and it's both teams red and black. It's kind of heartwarming to see an entire stadium of red and black.
That's right.
So it was a great atmosphere. They were good hosts, and we wish them best of luck.
Well, Derek, great job trying to get back to Camp Randall, and best of luck next season.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.